Okay, so with this question 15 that you needed a bit of support with, it's a circle theorem question, and just to remind you of the circle theorems, with the exception of that one, those are all on intermediate tier, so you will have covered those at intermediate tier. The one that takes you into higher tier is this one called the alternate segment theorem, and it's the one that looks a little bit like a parallel line setup, except they're not parallel, but you've got that sort of Z angle look, but it's not a Z angle because that would mean that was Y. So the way that you've got to try and remember it is that it's like a Z angle, except it's the opposite angle from the tangent to the triangle that's created. So that's Y, that's Y, that's X, that's X. So it's a harder one to remember, but that's the one that you need to use for this. So the points A, B and C line the circumference of a circle. So there's my circle, ABC. Straight line PBT is a tangent to the circle, and AB is equal to AC. Okay, so if I put those little tick marks on there to show that, which means that that triangle is an isosceles triangle. So triangle ABC is isosceles. That'll come back to be useful. So using that alternate segment theorem, if that's X, then that angle there is X. So the key thing with these circle theorem questions is that they want you to be able to state what theorem you're applying. If you get the answer right without it, you'll get some marks, but you won't get all marks. So we can say that angle BAC, so that's the notation for angle, where the angle is the vertex in the middle. So we go from B to A to C, is X degrees, and we're using the alternate segment theorem. Okay, so that's the reason for the answer. ABC is isosceles, so that means that angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. So therefore angle ABC is equal to angle ACB, and it's ABC that we want to work out. So if, let's say for example, that angle there we knew was 40 degrees, we take the 40 away from 180 because it's a triangle, meaning those two would add up to 140, and we know that they're equal, so we divide by 2, giving that as 70. So that's what we've got to do, but we haven't got that that's 40, we've got that as X. So we know that 180 minus X will give me that plus that. So if I divide that by 2, that will give me angle ABC. So I take that away from 180 and then divide it by 2. Now if I divide that by 2, I have to divide everything inside that by 2, just like if we were expanding the bracket and it would be a multiply, we would be doing 2 times 180, 2 times minus X. Same thing with the divide. So we're going to be doing 180 divided by 2 minus X divided by 2. Well, 180 divided by 2 is 90, and X divided by 2 I can write as a half X. So ABC is 90 minus half X, and then we'd say as required. It's what they wanted us to show. Okay, so that is question 15.